This thing just screams Stormtrooper. It's really beyond my expectations on this one. Game changer, 100%. And this one's called the Stormblaster from Vader Sabers. Now I know what you're gonna say. Let me guess, you're really excited about this one? Well, I am excited about this one. I mean, I'm excited for all the sabers that I get to showcase to you guys. But this one truly does speak to me from a Larry the Stormtrooper point of view. So this saber comes from Vader Sabers, and just to say right off the bat, they were really cool. They were really cool guys. And I'm not just saying that. They were really cool. They were really fun. So of course, we got this really cool case, really awesome case here. We got our tools and components. We got our USB charger right here. Then we got our USB. I'm always hoping for a Jedi scroll in here, but nah, I mean, it still works. We got our manual. Then we got the blade. This looks like a pretty decent sized blade, actually. I can already say I am so excited about this one. Check it out. Look at that blade hilt. Look at this. This thing looks so legit. And as you can tell, based off of just the initial looks of it, so this one is designed very Stormtrooper-like. All that detail, I mean, from the top all the way down to the bottom, I mean, every inch of this has lines or decor or just, and of course it's got a nice way to it. Oh my goodness, just look at this. Oh, I'm just gonna start gushing over this. Hold on, let me put this away real quick. So here's just another close-up. I mean, just look at this thing. I mean, just starting from the very top, we got that curved hilt. I mean, just look at all that designs from top to bottom. I like the middle here. I like that this we got like this graded section right here, all these beautiful curves, and then at the very bottom we got this like really sharp, I don't know what to call it, but just this really sharp pointed end here. And the very middle, it looks like, I'm guessing that's supposed to be like a kyber crystal at the very bottom there. So that looks really cool. I mean, just this whole thing in general. If anything was going on the wall, it's going to be this one because it just looks so clean. And with recently playing Jedi Survivor, there's that Imperial paint. If you've seen that in the game, there's this Imperial paint, and it kind of gives it literally to look like this. So, oh my goodness, I'm just a Stormtrooper themed lightsaber. I mean, of course, that seems like an obvious thing to me to want, but I never knew that it existed. And here it is right here. I mean, from the description, I just want to show you guys the description because the description just nails it. It's a complete masterpiece with seamless blends of raw power of the Force with an exquisite touch of the galaxy irony. Framed in monochrome, the black and white design of the Stormblaster has a great tribute towards the iconic Stormtrooper armor. Each detail, from the conquer grip to the polished finish, mocks the rigid comfortability of the Empire's foot soldiers while celebrating the individuality nestled at the base of the kyber crystal. The heart and the soul of this weapon. Traditionally found at the core of the lightsaber, this position is a symbolic break from the convention representing the unique path of its wielder. I mean, their description just is perfect for describing it. Their website has a very unique description of all their sabers, which is really cool and something you don't see in a lot of sabers because it just shows like how much work and how much passion they have into their sabers. So I want to pull another quote from describing this saber. So it says that the Stormblaster is more than just a lightsaber. It is a symbol of defiance, a beacon of audacity, and the embodiment of the power that comes from daring to be different. It's not just a tool, but a statement, a reminder that even in the face of overwhelming odds, a spark of humor and a blast of courage can create waves across the galaxy. That's just a snippet. I didn't even read the whole thing. I gotta put that note to it, guys. Awesome. Okay, without any more further ado, let's go ahead and put the blade on this thing. And time. Right off the bat, one thing I always check, or that at least applies to me, is the sound effects. And that does sound very nice because there are some speakers where it just feels, I mean, of course you can adjust the volume. Depending on the build of the hilt, it just comes out not, it just is bad. And obviously we can see here, oh, check that out. The kyber crystal at the very bottom. That's so cool. Because usually the speakers come out right at the very bottom, but of course with this design it doesn't have that. So you can see right here, and it comes out of those basically those cuts in the blade. So that's pretty sweet. And then of course, Hold down, then it should change.
Whispers of power.
Oh, let's check out those sound effects. Oh man, just listen to that. Is that not like the coolest lightsaber sound you ever heard? It's calming and powerful at the same time. Just listen to that. Oh my goodness. Like I said, their sound effects are on par for sure. I think a big deal of sound with any saber is just the equipment they use on the inside. And this one, like I said, as far as footnotes on this one, the sound quality is very awesome on this one. And then not only, I can see here, not only does the effects work on the blade, but then it also does the kyber crystal at the very bottom. So if this is all jittery and reflecty, so is the kyber crystal. That's pretty cool. Here we go. There we go, there's the red. So if it's just slow, got that little bit, but then if it's fast, it follows your motion. So you can change the sound effects. They got characters, of course, changing the color of the blade, the ignition you can change, and then also the appearance of the blade itself. Also, before I forget, real quick, cue the montage. Nowhere on this blade is there a port to like plug in and charge. So it's right here in the middle. So if you grab it right here and twist out here, oh, but it does have this switch here. And so that actually turns it on and off, which is kind of nice, because if you've ever had it before where you take your saber somewhere or you leave it in the closet or something like that, sometimes it turns on, and depending on the features, it doesn't turn off and just drains the battery. So with this little switch, no matter what happens, doesn't matter how many times you click the button, nothing, it's going to stay off. Okay, so I am actually very excited about this because this is the first saber I have with this. I have been seeing more sabers do this, is they have an app. You can now adjust every feature of it, every feature, the volume, the color, the blade effect. And so the volume is such a huge deal for me, so I can adjust the level. Like, seriously, there's so many options. I haven't even gotten through them all yet, but there's so many options. So I'm just going to go ahead and turn this on. Okay, so here we go. Oh, that is so cool. The white? I didn't even think about that. All right, let's see if we can adjust here. Oh my goodness, look at that. Look at that. Holy crap. And you can make it dimmer. You can turn up. You can turn up here. There we go. Turn all the way up. Change it. Oh my goodness. This is, like I said, they're not the only ones doing this, I know, but like a lot of blades are doing this, but at least with this one, it has it. The app feature. That way you can adjust everything on the saber just from your phone. You don't have to hold down for 2 seconds, and cycle through. You can just simply adjust it from your phone. And you can even do the, look at that. That is so cool. That is a game changer, being able to do this all from your phone. And like I said, there are so many options on here. It's ridiculous. I haven't really even like fully gone through them all yet. Oh wow, you can change the flash. Look at that. Anytime you would have to change the character or something like that, you'd have to shut it down, cycle through, and then turn it back on again to see if that's the one you wanted. But now you don't have to shut it down. You just flip through. Oh my goodness, guys. I just had to gush there because the phone app, game changer, 100%. That is such a big deal. So far, everything with Vader sabers and the Stormblaster is really beyond my expectations on this one. I mean, this thing just screams Stormtrooper. Just everywhere on this thing, just screams Stormtrooper. This is so cool. With Vader sabers, I love all the work they've put into their website. Be sure to go check out their website at Vader Sabers. I'll be sure to leave a link down in the description. You can be sure to go check them out. I'll leave a link to this one specifically as well. They have a huge variety as well, and then they have some really cool accessories actually. If you look at their accessories, they have the cases like the one I showed, but then they also got like a wood case. And they also have some cool like leather wrap just to add to your, your lightsaber, just to kind of give it that more rustic look. I mean, of course they have all the character sabers and then really cool ones like this as well. So again, be sure to go check out vadersabers.com. I want to thank them again so much for letting me have a chance to showcase to you guys. I was waiting for this one to come in because, again, who better to have a Stormtrooper themed lightsaber than Larry the Stormtrooper? I mean, come on. So until next time, guys, may the Force be with you.